I am a junior BCMB major, and I think it does impact my stress level just because there's a lot of classes that you have to take with that, a lot of lab classes that are super time consuming, both time in the lab and time that I spend doing homework and assignments outside of the lab. But at the same time, I know that every major has a lot of stress with it. So just because I'm a BCMB major doesn't necessarily mean that I am more stressed than anyone else. I think something I really struggle with is finding like a good work-life balance. So I am a BCMB major. I also work 3 on-campus jobs, and I'm president of a student organization. So there's a lot going on that I have to keep track of and tasks that I have to accomplish. So just figuring out how to both be successful at all of those duties while also having fun and spending time with friends and having that, college experience that we all came to Worcester looking for. Do I have a good work-life balance? I think I've definitely improved my work-life balance since my first year in college. I've kind of learned more about myself in college, which is a good thing, that's part of why I came to college. But it's still something that I know I need to work on and something that can definitely improve. One of the biggest changes is probably my sleep schedule. So I used to stay up pretty late, like till 2 a.m. doing homework and studying and or just having fun with friends. But I've realized recently, as in this year, that I really am more productive in the mornings, like early mornings. So I have started getting up at 6 or 6:30 every morning and just devoting 2 hours, 2.5 hours to studying and doing homework. And I find that that morning time is super productive for me. I get a lot done, and it's time well spent. So I'm efficient during those morning hours where I wasn't efficient when I was trying to stay up really late studying and doing homework freshman year. I lean a lot on my friends and my social group here, so I try to do like study groups with some of my friends in the class where I have an exam coming up. We support each other, we help each other out, we come up with stupid ways to remember things that really help on the exam, because when I see that, not only do I remember it, but I also smile because I know that I'm taking this exam with friends, right? We're all in this together kind of thing. So that helps a lot. And then if I have a really hectic week, I'll try to take some steps back on my other responsibilities. So I might cut some of my work hours for that week so that I can devote more time to studying. One of my favorite ways to kind of just leave the stress behind is to just pick up a book, usually fiction, start reading, because I can escape this world and go into a fictional world, right, where I don't have to carry all of this stress and responsibility with me. So that's an easy escape. I also will work out in the mornings. So I learned in high school that exercise is really important for me to reduce my stress. And since I used to be a varsity athlete in high school, and now I'm not in any kind of organized activity, so kind of putting that responsibility on myself to make sure that I am exercising really makes a big difference in my stress levels. Another thing I like to do is listen to music or play music. I've started recently trying to teach myself how to play the mandolin, so that's been a fun thing to just test out some chords, see if I can play one of my favorite songs, or I'll just listen to music too if I need to just spend some time relaxing and not like physically doing anything. I can just sit at my desk here and listen to music, and that's pretty calming. But my all-time favorite thing and most helpful thing to do is to leave campus completely and head out to the woods, just go hiking. I don't know, there's something about just being in nature that really calms my stress level down, and just being able to walk through the woods, hear the sounds of nature, so hear like the wind whistling through the trees and the birds chirping. Sometimes you run into like chipmunks on the trails, or one time some stray cats were there. I don't know, that was weird, but it was nice to just have these interactions outside of school, and kind of reminds me of the bigger picture of life and grounds me back into that. I can't devote very much time to hiking when I'm here because, you know, homework doesn't stop just because I want to go out on a hike. So I'll take really long hikes when I'm back home. Back in the mountains, I live near the Blue Ridge Mountains, so I'll take like 7-mile, 10-mile, 12-mile hikes out, just spend like an entire day in the mountains, and that is just so reviving and so refreshing. I'll also spend more time with friends, so we'll have entire days or entire weekends where we just have fun together and don't need to accomplish anything, we don't need to turn anything in, we don't really have any responsibilities besides just being present with each other and reminding ourselves that, you know, there's more to life than the stress of school.